You see only 20 left in stock. Order soon. If you've been in the market for a gimbal, you may just want to grab this one. We're going to talk about gimbals today. And if you haven't noticed, I got some good news for you. As of today, being March 6th, the DJI Osmo Mobile 2 gimbal is now available in the Apple Store online only. I have not been able to find it in a actual store physically. So now, if you're in the market for a gimbal, of course, you're probably familiar with DJI. DJI, being a big drone manufacturer, is a very common name in the consumer market. So you got your DJI Gimbal Osmo, which had the weird headphone jack charging, and this used to be 300. It is now down to about 200. They introduced the DJI Osmo Mobile 2 with a USB port. They moved the tripod location to the bottom down there. Differences are it's made out of plastic. They claim a 14-hour battery life, and you have the same features you would expect from a DJI mobile app. They introduced this at the CES conference, said it would be about $130, which automatically brought down their original Osmo to about 200, which is made out of, I believe, an aluminum aircraft grade material. It has a removable battery life 4 to 6 hours, but yet then you have to buy more batteries, and it looks like it's just an 18650 wrapped in a plastic case with their proprietary battery monitoring circuitry. But you have three different levels. If you're a YouTuber looking for a gimbal, you're probably looking at one, something to carry your GoPro and or mobile phone. Two, you're looking for the next step up to carry your mobile phone, which I still think that the original Osmo would be the next step up compared to the standard Osmo, despite the difference in battery life and having to carry multiple batteries with you. And then three, you have something that would carry a DSLR camera, for example, something that would be able to handle a bigger payload. So your options, if you've been in photography for a while, you know more than just DJI gimbals. You know gimbals like the Zhiyun gimbals, who have been out there for quite a while. And in fact, I think Zhiyun is the one competition is good. I think Zhiyun is the one that basically forced DJI to come out with a cheaper version of their Osmo. This one here, of course, being the crane at the top of, not the top of the list, they go much more expensive, but in my category that I'm shopping for and researching, at $400, the crane will handle a DSLR and any fairly decent size DSLR lens that I've seen people test with. It seems to have had no hiccups, no problems handling that extra payload, that extra weight for smartphones, cameras, these and everything else with the 12-hour battery life. There's another on the market, Feiyu. This is their entry level Feiyu aluminum based grade, I believe. That also would have a replaceable battery. It's a 22650. So their entry level, they claim, is this is their updated version, is splash proof. Now, whether splash proof is needed really depends on your specific needs. A lot of these gimbals are, what are you going to use it for? And that's where it makes the biggest difference. They also have their, what I would consider, their next model up, which also comes with a GoPro type like adapter there. This would be their comparison, their DSLR comparison version, starting off at, I have no idea, I didn't pull up an ad with pricing, about $319. And this particular version would be in comparison to Zhiyun's screen comparison because it's meant for DSLRs. Zhiyun, first off, their entry level. Let's start there. Their entry level is their Smooth Q. The Smooth Q is the plastic version. Originally started in the market at about $130, and I believe this is what prompted DJI to come into the competition and create the Osmo 2, being a plastic. They're both kind of plastic. The Smooth Q is also kind of plasticky. At least the base is non-removable batteries. You may get slightly more accessories with it. USB port for charging. This one does come with a case, and that's what I mean by accessories. 12-hour battery life. Now, the Zhiyun does intrigue me because it has this ability to do a full 360 rotation here, whereas both the Osmos, the Osmo 1 and Osmo 2, do not have that ability to do a complete 360. Again, all depends on your needs and whether this is important to you. And of course, I've already mentioned the Zhiyun crane. There's the crane, which is their DSLR one. I've seen many reviews on this. It doesn't seem to have any problem handling the bigger lenses. Me, personally, with my health, muscular, neurological issue, tremor, and my back, One of the biggest reasons I'm looking at getting a gimbal now that they're coming down in price with this competition. Mobile's in for me. DSLR is out. Do I need something like the Crane at $400, or even the Crane's equivalent Tech? No, probably not. So we'll drop these off the list. But if you're looking for a DSLR one, the Crane has great reviews. And then, of course, then we have your Smooth Q. The Smooth Q is the plastic version, which is the prompt to DJI's Osmo Mobile 2 plastic version. The Smooth Q still comes with a case, still has about the same 12-14 hour battery life. Zhiyun wasn't the best with their application. That may be the tipping point between what brand you decide to buy. But the reviews in the App Store have gone through the roof with 5-star ratings since January. They knew that DJI was coming out with their Osmo 2. They knew that DJI was already good with making mobile apps. They knew they needed to step up their game on their application. But I believe it's been dramatically improved, as well as other advanced features within their app now. Their app for the Zhiyun is called ZY Play. So it's a free app, and you can even download it and use it without a gimbal. So might be worth looking into and taking it for a test drive. Splash proof. Do I need splash proof? No, not really. And there's not much out there on this one. There's a lot more information on the Zhiyun and the DJI Osmo. So I'm going to drop this one off the list. This is kind of how I do my research. This is what I've been looking at for 2 weeks now, and how I've been going about what's right for me, what I'm looking for, kind of thing. So when you see a product review, it's all of this, but over 2 weeks time, and then 30 days of testing the product once I get it. And sometimes I get the product, and then after testing it in my hands for a week, it goes back, and you guys never even see the review on that product because I don't bother doing a review on a product that I don't keep and won't use. There is one review out there that I have that has been returned. The review's still up though because it's still a valid review, but I do have an amendment review video to that as well. Now, I would like something that says I'm a premium quality, that says that I'm made out of aluminum grade craftsmanship. I have a replaceable battery, where I'm not gonna have to depend on warranty, where I might be able to get parts and repair it in the future, where it may be the only and last gimbal I ever buy for my needs. So when I'm looking at gimbals, I'm looking at stuff like the DJI Osmo Mobile 2, which is great for competition and bringing down the price of things. It brought the Smooth Q down to $99 or $102. But again, still plasticky and just, yeah, doesn't say complete craftsmanship where I would like it to be. So I was actually leaning towards the Smooth 3. The Smooth 3 uses the same 5th generation motor, better speed, torque, stability control from Zhiyun. But at $300, you're only talking $100 difference before you move up to the Crane model, which will handle a lot more payload up to above 600 grams. There is a difference in payload. The Zhiyun Smooth Q will do 200 grams. So there's a difference here. So if you're looking to use a GoPro adapter, sports camera adapter kit that's aluminum, that's added weight, to your payload. If you're looking to put a LED lighting system on it, maybe a wireless mic system on there, that's all added weight. These things have to be taken into consideration as far as what kind of gimbal you want. This one will do up to a 260 gram payload, but at $299, like I said, I'm only $100 away from the DSLR Crane version. So at this point, dude, with $100 difference, do I want to make the move on that, or? But then $400 doesn't seem really justifiable, or how often I will use it myself personally as just a gadget to do a few videos here and there. I can't justify spending the $400, honestly. Not at that price. But if I was still doing a DSLR camera, then yes, I could see the need for that, and the $400 is a good price tag. To my surprise, today being the day that the DJI came into stock on Apple's store, I had this guy in my cart on Amazon as well as a few others. But then this happened as well. Not only did the Smooth Q go down to about $99 to $102 with the DJI Osmo 2 coming out, but there's a store on Amazon right now. I'll put the link down in the description. I don't know if this is a mistake. I don't know if this is Zhiyun's choice to drop the price of the Smooth 3 as well. But this is a really great price here. $172, aluminum craftsman grade materials, comes with the GoPro bracket, cleaning cloth, semi-hard case, carrying case for protection, replaceable battery, uses 26650s. They're not that hard to get. The battery is a 14-hour runtime. It's a 4600 milliamp battery. I have two other batteries already on hand. It's using their fifth algorithmic system for increased motor torque and improvement response speed. So here is their semi entry, not your bottom of the line, but yet not your DSLR required heavier payload max one either, being dropped down to $179. You can't beat that price for that technology. And it comes with the GoPro mounting plate for GoPro 3, 4, and 5. Comes with a mini tripod, comes with the hair gear cleaning kit, the storage bag. Guess which one I bought? So hopefully in a few days, or maybe, I'm sorry, I always test things for at least a month. Hopefully in a month, I'm going to have a review on this. I don't even see a point at 172 to even bother. I almost, as you see, the DJI OSMO 2, this is actually in my cart right now. I almost bought this when I saw this available online because I've been watching and waiting for this to come available online on Apple Store, anticipating that I was going to go and try the Osmo Mobile 2 and possibly the Smooth Q in comparison because they're within the same price range. But when you take something like this, they're not quite plastic entry level, but a higher, much more quality feeling aluminum built gimbal like this that's able to handle the extra payload, 260 grams. I'm able to put a light on there. I'm able to put a wireless microphone system on there. And knowing that their app has gotten better, knowing that their app has gone from 3 stars to 5-star reviews since January, and they're not done yet. They're still working on it. And you can see the reviews on this is very good too as well, even though this one only has 3. Now here's the same one, different store, 21 reviews and $300. So why did this one store drop down? Why did it go from $299 to $172? Just happened to be coinciding the same day that Osmo 2 was released on Apple Store. Maybe the seller is afraid that everybody's going to buy the DJI Osmo 2 and he's going to be stuck with this supply. I don't think anybody else is going to drop their price from 300 to 172. I think this may be one specific store doing this. As far as I know, Zhiyun hasn't made the decision to officially drop the price of this gimbal. Here's my video letting you know that if you're in the market for a mobile gimbal and this one just happens to meet your needs like it did with mine, this might be the one for you. And it's at a great price right now. Is this a mistake? I don't know, but if it is, take advantage of it. Hopefully it will stay at 172 for a little bit, or at least the 20 left in stock that I show as of today, March 6th at 2:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the US. Maybe it will stay there, maybe it won't. Well, as always, thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. As always, be safe. Thanks for watching and keep on tinkering, and I'll see you in the next video.